Welcome to Rather Be Rotting, where two sisters who should really be doing something more productive dissect all things reality, TV, and pop culture chaos because no matter what's going on in life, we would always rather be rotting.
Hi.
Hello.
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 How are ya?
I'm not as good as you. You have the moms in town and we're late to this recording for a good reason.
I'm still on a high.
Wow.
Like the high of my life from seeing Jesus Christ Superstar at the Hollywood Bowl with Cynthia Erivo, Adam Lambert, Philippa Sue, and even John Stamos got a song.
Star-studded.
I have never seen so much talent in one room.
I mean, is it really a room, though?
One venue.
Amphitheater?
What Cynthia did up there was unreal. She left her soul on the Hollywood Bowl stage. Like, that was almost a religious experience.
Well, technically it is a religious experience because it is Jesus Christ Superstar.
I know. And, I don't really think too much about, like, the plot.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. It's all singing. And I'm not well versed in the Bible. We just weren't raised that way.
Nope.
So I had a lot of questions after, like, why, like, how did he know Judas was betrayed him, But I mean, it didn't matter. Adam Lambert was born to play that role. It was everything to me.
And the moms liked it as well.
The moms were in heaven.
That's so great.
They liked it even more than I did.
Wow.
So, I mean, it really was just like the perfect night, truly. And like my boyfriend said, like the perfect LA experience. Like you can see Jesus Christ Superstar anywhere and you're never going to get a cast like that.
That is true. That is facts.
And I wish you could have been there, but you didn't seem that interested from the talks.
It looked good, obviously, but I just have like no attachment to this musical.
Have you ever even seen it?
No.
Okay, so how do you know if you have an attachment?
Because I've seen clips.
Oh my God, TikTok. TikTok is not meant to inform your life. The music is like, it's like rock music.
I get that, but like the story of Jesus, like I just don't care. I'm sorry to all our Christian followers. It's just I just don't care. I don't care.
A bold statement.
I just don't care.
It's just a story. Like even like I was thinking about it and it's really like it looks like I was watching the portrayal of like a cult. Like just I was talking about this to my boyfriend, like back in the we have like the Nixium cult,
mm-hmm.
The cult where they drink all the Kool-Aid. You know what I mean? Like because they all believed that this leader knew something that they didn't. You know what I mean?
This is how I feel about all organized religion. Hot take.
And it's like, you know about God and Jesus enough if you're, like I said, we're not religious, but to see on, all of Jesus's followers running after him and people questioning him, like it could have just been a cult of that day that got really popular. And then, they wrote a book and people still believe it to this day. But why did everyone believe Jesus when he said that he knew more than, that he knew something we didn't? But now when cult leaders say that, they're crazy.
I mean, probably the internet and more access to information and more access to science.
Isn't it crazy to think about, though?
I have thought a lot about this and I feel the same way. That's why you don't really see like a ton of new religions pop up all the time, except for Scientology, because there's just like, science.
And if Jesus were alive today instead and came at this time, would we write him off as crazy?
Yes.
That's just like wild to think about.
I know.
So, it's really not about religion. Like you don't have to be religious to enjoy this musical, obviously. It's just a musical.
But it was a life-changing experience.
It was a once, hopefully twice in a lifetime experience if we can get tickets on Sunday.
Okay, what are they going for at this moment?
Like $400.
Yikes.
I know. So we might just have to call ourselves lucky.
You could just do what we were going to do for Taylor Swift and like go to the parking lot and wait for the show to start and see if ticket prices drop and then
Yeah, but the problem is with the Hollywood Bowl, there's a shuttle involved, and
I
so we'll
do.
see.
I do.
If not, we'll think of something else to do. It's always a good time when the moms are in town.
Always.
So on the pop culture front, we had it's the end of an era, the end of a 3-season era that felt like 30 seasons.
Thank God.
You didn't even watch, and just like
I'm,
that.
I didn't watch and I am still grateful it's going away.
Okay, but I know I bitched about it nonstop, but now that it's gone, I feel like I didn't appreciate what I had.
Oh, please.
I mean, I just love to hate watch it. And what am I going to hate watch now?
Are there any more episodes left?
2 more episodes.
Okay. Well,
And I didn't watch this week's episode yet because we have the moms in town. So
you cherish those last three then, I guess.
I'm gonna have to. And just like all the memes, like everything that this show did for social media, like we have to be grateful. We have to be grateful.
I guess. Just like so bad.
We got Carrie pissing in the Snapple bottle. We got her big
Yes.
strawberry shortcake hat.
I just like don't need a lesbian Miranda. I don't need an alcoholic Miranda.
That's
sh-
true.
I don't need the caricature they made Charlotte out to become.
Oh, this series really ruined Charlotte
Yeah.
and the legacy. It ruined Charlotte's legacy, and that is a crime.
And as a Charlotte myself, I take personal offense.
I understand. Like you don't want your life to be portrayed as just like having kids, sleeping in a small bed and having vertigo.
The fact that they have a small bed is probably the biggest snafu that the show could make. Like a high-powered attorney with all this money can't afford a king bed.
Maybe they just like to be close to each other. They're very in love.
Nobody that's been married for 1 second or more wants to be that close all the time.
You would know.
Listen, I love my husband very dearly. The second we got a king bed, my life changed and we will never go back.
And you will never sleep in a way in which you know that he exists ever again.
Nope.
Does he still try to cuddle?
He does. And when he finds me, I'm like, how did you manage that?
Yeah, he had to make a long journey.
Yeah, how'd you get here?
7 layers of the candy cane forest.
Sea of swirly twirly gumdrops.
Gumdrops.
Yeah, it's always a mystery.
If that's the case, you should let him cuddle.
It's just so hot. It's so hot.
I know, girl.
We have window
Hot out here.
units. We have window units in this house, and like they work, but not enough to cuddle.
Could do better.
Yeah. Anyway,
What else do we got? We got some new couples, like 3 new couples, I think, in the celeb world.
well, there's really only one I can think of, and it's the one I told you was happening, and you said no, it's not, and that
Who,
is Pam and Liam.
so apparently it is.
Apparently, it is.
So Pamela Anderson and Liam Neeson, I'm here for it.
Duh.
Totally here for it. And their movie is getting great reviews.
I don't think I'll see it.
It looks pretty dumb, but we could all use like a lighthearted giggle.
I don't need an action movie.
No, it's a comedy.
It's a comedy, but it's also action. I saw a lot of gun shooting, a lot of punching, a lot of
What on what? You saw the movie?
just on the trailer, on the preview. I've seen commercials.
I've seen the trailer too, and it doesn't look that bad.
I just don't need it. Maybe you could watch it. Tell me how it is.
I will.
Sort of similar to Caddyshack 2, which I did watch.
You watched Happy Gilmore too.
That is what I meant. That's the second time I've done this.
What were your thoughts?
Well, I thought it was good. I watched the first one and then I watched the second one a day later. I think the twist at the beginning was fine.
I thought it was crazy.
Oh, like once it happened, I was like, okay, that makes maybe because you told me there was going to be a big twist. So like when it happened, I was like, okay. But yeah, I mean, I thought it was an enjoyable watch. Am I going to go back to
better
it?
than the first one, right?
I don't know about that.
The first one was horrendous.
Well, so much of the second one was callbacks. So like
That's true.
Truly wouldn't even exist without the first one.
Did you spot Ed Kelsey?
No, where was he?
He was in the restaurant scene sitting behind Adam Sandler.
Oh, good for him.
So what were your thoughts on Bad Bunny and Travis Kelce's performances? I famously stated that I thought they should get Oscar nominations.
And
Do you agree?
I agree about Bad Bunny. I don't think Travis was in it quite long enough to get an Oscar nom.
Dang. But if he was,
Maybe. I need to see more.
I thought he's gonna be but am I right about him being the next Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
It's very possible.
It's happening. And then once he becomes that, Taylor will be tossed aside.
I just don't think that's going to happen.
Time will tell. Back to Pamela and Liam. I just love it. He hasn't really dated since the loss of his wife 15 years ago.
It's got to be longer than that.
Yeah, they were married for 15 years. So he deserves happiness. I think they're very sweet together. What about you?
Agreed.
Okay, so we'll give them a green check mark. They're approved. What about Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau?
Sure. If I just like don't care enough because Katy Perry is kind of a joke to me now, so it's just like.
But don't you think that that's what makes it weird? Like she's too wacky for him. He's a politician.
She is too wacky for him. That's a good point.
I honestly thought she was too wacky for Orlando Bloom.
Well, maybe that's why it didn't work out.
I don't think that was it. I think he actually had a secret wacky side.
I think he got the ick, as I have famously said.
You have famously said. So you're gonna give Katie and Justin your green.
I'll give them like a
stamp of approval.
I'll give them like a we'll see.
You'll put them like in a pending file. We're not gonna approve them yet.
We're just gonna have to see.
We need to get more information, more paperwork.
Yeah.
And then what about Tom Cruise and Ana de Armas? Now, they have been rumored to be a couple for a long time, but now we're seeing the holding hands. He's in Vermont where she lives. So now I think it's fair to call them an actual couple.
It's going to be a no from me, dog.
That is not going to get the stamp of approval. It's going to get a denied stamp. And why is that? Because
I don't want Scientology for Ana de Armas.
It is quite odd. And who she dated before is Ben Affleck, which I thought was weird.
I just don't understand anybody who gets into a relationship with Tom Cruise because
knowing what they know.
Yeah.
Maybe he just put a spell on her.
I don't know.
Just like Katie Holmes. I think that he really does have powers.
What do you think?
I think that people think he knows something that they don't know. And so
like Jesus.
Am I comparing Tom Cruise to Jesus right now? Is that what's happening here?
It is. This is the turn we've taken.
I never thought that I would be doing that, but I think that she's entranced by his power and his influence and his knowledge in Hollywood and the film industry.
So does it get your stamp of approval?
She knows the risks. She knows the background. She's not stupid. If she wants to take this leap into Scientology, sure, I'm gonna give it approved.
All right.
So we're split on that one.
We're split.
That's about all I got for the pop culture world. Have you seen anything good? Oh, I'd like to apologize to Justin Timberlake, because apparently he has Lyme disease, and that's why he's not singing.
Cancel the tour.
That costs a lot of money. When Justin Bieber canceled his tour, he had to pay millions.
Whatever. So you're going to make people pay all this money for those tickets to go watch you put the microphone on the ground?
Yeah. To think that highly of yourself that people won't mind because it's still me and I'm just going to stand there.
That's crazy. Cancel the tour.
That sums up his personality to me, honestly.
We went to see a band once that the lead singer is phenomenal, and he had strep or something and sung maybe 85% of the show, and we were pissed. We were we would have rather had you cancel, reschedule, or refund us because the whole point is to see you kill it.
Yeah, hit those high notes.
We are seeing them again in October, so they do have a chance to redeem, but
fingers crossed.
It's just I think it's just rude.
Yeah, I do too, and I just think he's so obsessed with himself.
Yeah, cringe.
So cringe. So you want to talk about our shizzos?
Yeah, let's start with Big Brother.
Okay. Talk about cringe watching somebody beg for their life. I've never seen anyone cry and beg for their life like that.
There was a lot of tears this week. A lot of tears.
I mean, I felt sad for the person who went home, Adrian.
Me too. I was bummed. I didn't want either of them to go. And I honestly, I feel like Lauren's HOH was such, it annoys me when people go on these shows and they try to win head of household. And they're like, but I don't want to make anybody upset. It's like, then why did you try to win head of household?
Yeah, 100%.
Then don't try to win then.
She wants to say I won X amount of head of households.
Yeah, but
I don't think it should just be about winning. It should be about what you do with it.
Exactly. It's not just about winning. That's the problem. That's like part of it, but not all of it.
But I also understand wanting to get the least amount of blood on your hands. Because these people, the person who stays is going to come for you.
There's so many people in the house. The person who stays may or may not win anything. Like,
I know. That's
who
true.
knows?
But if you put someone up, their whole side could come for you. You know what I mean?
So then it comes down to who you're aligned with and how well have you done. It's a game. Play the game. They're so boring.
I know. They are pretty boring. And Adrian,
putting Will up again, like, ugh.
I know. And I didn't want Will to go home just out of principle because I think that what he's, we've already said how we feel about Will.
So I had a thought about that battle to get off the block competition.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I was counting the differences as Julie, when they finished and it was all circled and they're counting, I was counting the number of circles, thinking, oh my God, Will got it exactly. He just won. There's 16
circles.
Yes. But what actually was true is that it wasn't how many things were different. It was just like, if there's a lamp in one room on this spot and a gargoyle in the same spot in another room, that counts as one thing. But I was under
that's one difference.
One difference. I was along with Will thinking that's two things. So I feel like they didn't explain the directions well enough, and he would have won had they explained it properly because he was exactly correct.
But they explained these rules to these people several times probably. During the commercial break, I'm sure they got the rules explained to them before we even heard them.
I don't know.
Differences are differences. A gargoyle and a lamp, that's one difference. They're different from each other.
I just think I don't know. I couldn't have been the only one in the world, me and Will, the only two who took it that way.
You and Will are connected,
I guess. I think
same brain.
I think that if that had been more distinctly pointed out, he would have won because he was exactly correct.
Well, he didn't. And so Kelly lives to see another day.
I'm sick of seeing her. Yeah, I'm sick of her nominating herself and then winning,
and crying about it.
Stupid ass competitions. I hate the 3 nominee thing because it takes away the opportunity to backdoor anybody, which really bothers me because I like that part of Big Brother.
You can still backdoor.
Not really, because what if they battle off the block?
That's true. That's very true.
I don't like it. The other thing this week that really made me laugh is when everybody was sitting in the HOH room talking about who's super hot, and Ava was like, Rachel's the hottest person I've ever seen. I'm like, are we seeing the same person? Am I blind?
Maybe it's just an aura that she gives off.
Maybe it must be an in-person thing because even when her first season was on, I thought Brendan was really hot. And I remember thinking, how in the world?
Too hot for her.
Yeah.
I thought that too.
It was great.
Horrible to say.
When Lauren is in the house, you're going to sit there and be like, Rachel's the most beautiful person I've ever seen. What are you talking about?
I don't think Lauren's that hot. She doesn't do it for me. Maybe
she's better looking than Rachel.
They're all beautiful in their own ways. Did you notice that Ava trimmed her bangs?
Yes, and I'm actually rooting for her more than anybody else now.
Because she trimmed her bangs?
Just because she's quirky and I like her.
She was crying the most at the HOH ceremony.
But according to
the eviction.
According to the live feeds, and I didn't watch a bunch last week, but I see bits and pieces on TikTok that she's the one who orchestrated getting people to vote for Adrian to leave instead of Will.
That's why she was crying so much?
I'm not sure if that's why she was crying, but that's something she did.
I guess we'll find out. They'll break it down next week.
I also think it's funny how Morgan loves Matt 2.0 and he just does not love her back. That I really find joy in that.
I know. Why does unrequited crushes in the Big Brother house? It's horrible. We're evil.
Because I think she thinks she's really hot. And so the fact that guy doesn't like her makes me happy.
I think so too. And I think that she thinks she's coming across as she is a very cute girl.
She's very pick me. There was that scene of her boxing in her like baggy jeans, and I was like, ew, I hate you.
But there were no guys around.
I know, but she's like talking to herself, like hyping herself up. Like,
Oh no.
it was very cringe.
What did you think when Rachel said she was trying to defend that horrible top? I want you to know that when I wore this outfit in 2014, girl, someone needs to go into her closet and take anything out that was purchased before 2020.
Well, it's vintage.
2014 is vintage.
No, I think she got it vintage in 2014.
Yeah, so I don't know whether it was vintage or not. It was bad. I don't care. It was horrendous.
Jimmy just never not roasting her outfits.
She deserves it, and you only have so much room in your suitcases, and you should be bringing your best and brightest.
Well, she did pack an evening gown for the viewing of Bad Guys 2.
The emerald green evening gown. She looked like
Yeah.
What's that character? That Batman character? That
Poison
with the red hair and
Ivy?
the green. Maybe, yeah. What was that about?
I'm not
Why
sure.
did she wear that? Did she say why she wore the evening gown?
No, but I love that later on there was another clip of people helping her get into it.
I didn't see that.
Maybe it might have been on a live feed, but I think it was later in the episode where
Oh, damn.
they were like, okay, take a deep breath, like trying to zip it up and like shimmy her into it.
Because the last time she wore it was 2014.
That'd be like me trying to put my wedding dress on now. Suck
Yeah,
it
right.
in. No, really.
It's endearing, but don't you think that she should be wearing that evening gown for like when she's HOH or something? Or
It
on the
makes me
block?
wonder how many evening gowns did she pack?
That's what I'm saying. And remember she was wearing that red gown? That asymmetrical red gown?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So are we gonna see these gowns again? Because she
Time.
wore that red gown on just a random day, I feel like.
Well, same with the green.
That was to see Bad Guys 2, okay? That was for an event. In that house, that is an event.
Time and truth will tell all.
I have one more thought that I would die if I were stuck in a room alone with Keanu.
No, that would be my worst nightmare.
I would actually die.
Or Riley, to be honest, because what's going off about him on the live feeds is that he's like super creepo.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well then in that case, Keanu, and it's not because he's creepy or you know what I mean? It's
Just annoying.
Yeah, like mentally, he's just not clicking with me.
Same with Kelly, I feel.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be chopped with either one of them.
Keanu would be my worst case.
Yeah.
But anyway, do you have any other thoughts?
No, we can move on to Happily Ever After.
Oh, we're going in a different, interesting order today.
I figure we should just throw Bravo to the back half, always.
Okay. So we got Adnan and Tiger Lily with his dangerous driving again. I think that's grounds for a breakup.
There's so many things that this man has done that are grounds for a breakup.
But he likes the log cabin with the shit everywhere.
Is it clocking to you now?
It's finally clocking to this loser.
He's the worst.
Like, she's pregnant with his child. I would jump out of that car as soon as it got to a red light, and I would walk, and I would never see him again.
Well, here's the thing that I don't understand is, like, can he even legally drive in the U.S.?
Probably not. No, you can, because my boyfriend's driven, like, in Australia. Your husband drove in Thailand, too, so.
He did. That was crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. And he should be on his best behavior because his fate is in her hands.
I don't think he cares. I think his hubris is such that he doesn't give a... He's also 23 years old. That frontal lobe is not fully developed.
Are you shitting me?
No.
He's 23?
Correct.
He's a child.
Yes.
He just wants to have fun and drive a cool car.
Correct.
Oh no. How old is Tiger Lil?
41. We've been over this.
No, what did I say last time?
I think you had a similar reaction.
I am floored. Oh my gosh, she is old enough to be his mother.
I know.
And she's pregnant with his child.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
That was hard to watch just because it's like hard to watch him put her and his unborn child in danger like that. But the whole nobody can see my wife's belly thing, that's very standard for him.
Yeah. That didn't
Um,
really surprise me.
so they didn't have a whole lot else for them. I think the biggest upset to me on this whole episode was Brandon's mom's hair.
What was going on there, Miss Betty?
Whoever's doing that to her should be arrested. And
Why?
I sent you a clip or a picture of her hairdo photoshopped onto Brandon's face.
Oh, I
Did you
saw
see that?
that. Yes, I'm sorry I didn't reply.
It's so funny because it just goes to prove he's a carbon copy of his mom.
That is creepy.
I know.
Also, like, what has gotten into them? Like, the acting is so bad from these parents. Like, I haven't seen acting that bad since last week's And Just Like That.
Is the acting bad or are they just terrible? Like the fact that they think so there's lots of rumors going around about them. One being that they're swingers. Apparently that's like a well-known rumor that they're
Is that why they
swingers.
can't? Is that why they have to be naked when they go in their hot tub?
Yeah, I guess so. And then also like the reason why they have to have a dedicated bedroom at their house an hour and a half away is because when they come over they just always get too drunk to drive home.
How are you learning of these things? Let me guess. How are the TikToks learning of these things?
I don't know. It's also
Anyone could just go on TikTok and make this shit up. You have to remember that.
I know, but this is also a safe assumption because when they video called in from their swingers cruise to the last resort when Julia and Brandon were there, they were very clearly intoxicated.
Oh, I don't remember that.
You might need to go back and watch it again.
Yeah. I thought when they were freaking out outside, it was just a little much for me. It was a little forced.
Maybe it was, but I just think Brandon is such a little bitch boy. Like
Always.
having her parents come visit for a month, going to the doctor for a second opinion shouldn't be a trade-off for that. Like you
No.
should just let the parents come visit.
Yeah. That's like what you do when you marry someone.
She freaking lived with Ron and Betty for years. Like the woman
Miss Betty.
deserves a medal.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I'd rather just go back to Russia. I go back to Russia.
I go back, yeah.
Kira and Guillermo, what did they give us? Not much.
Until the end when she kicked him out.
She kicked him out of the house?
Yes.
Why?
She didn't really specify why, but it must have been a big fight.
Dude, I don't remember this at all. Tell me what
Yeah.
happened.
No, so towards the end, so they have their whole she has her bachata practice and she looks smoking hot
And
and
that purple outfit.
Guillermo's at his restaurant saying that he still hates her music so much and doesn't want to go to the club. And his friend is telling him to try and blah blah blah. And then at the end of the episode, we get like a clip of her sort of self-recording saying Guillermo moved out. And then she said, I had to ask him to leave, aka she kicked him out.
But she didn't say why.
No, she's saying, I hope some time and space does us well.
I hope time and truth tells all.
It's not looking good for them.
Oh, well, I guess then we'll have to pick that back up next week.
I did listen to her song Lento.
And?
You know, it's not for me. I too like the old school regular bachata better.
But at least you're trying to be supportive.
I am.
Which is more than Guillermo could say.
That's true.
All right, well, we'll put a pin in them. Libby and Andre.
They get to Moldova and immediately Andre has taken over and is throwing a party for them moving in telling everybody this in a language she cannot understand fully.
I would die. She has no idea what's going on and everyone is just like there are fireworks going off and she's like, why?
It's the craziest thing. This dude is delusional. And
that is also grounds for a breakup.
Yes, and 6 people have to share one bathroom in his family's like apartment. Can you imagine?
He is certifiable.
He is.
And she's just going to stay with him.
Well, they've been together this long.
What he did was unacceptable.
But she is
And she didn't have her luggage. She didn't have her luggage.
8 suitcases.
Which in this case, I mean, we commended Shamia for, forging ahead without her suitcases. But in this case, girl needs her suitcases.
I mean, she's got kids probably full of stuff for the kids. Like,
watching them travel, they have 2 kids. That's it.
I know.
And traveling, I mean, it looks hellish. Traveling with children looks absolutely hellish.
I don't know that I would take kids that little abroad like that.
She had no choice.
I know that, but I luckily I didn't marry someone from Moldova who's going to make me move to Moldova. So
Yeah, luckily you didn't marry an asshole also.
she just like is also the type where she has said before, like, I respect his leadership. And it's like barf.
Yeah. So then she gets what she gets. She deserves it. This his leadership
Honestly,
is telling everyone that you moved to Moldova.
yeah, like if my husband said you need to respect my leadership, I would laugh in his face.
Yeah, I mean, there's a difference between respecting your husband.
In general, yeah, and like your
Yeah.
leadership, is that a joke? No.
Yeah, your co-leaders,
Yeah. And if anyone's the leader,
obviously.
it's me.
Obviously. And then we have Gino and Jasmine. Jasmine is right where we left her,
She's right
in the middle of
where
the
we
street.
left
Left
her.
her. Yeah, right in the middle of the street with all her surrounded by her shit, and then it's raining and she's just getting rain all over her shit.
I thought it was crazy, Gino talking in the car on the way home, like, maybe there's hope for us. Not a lot, but maybe a little bit of hope. I'm like, shut up.
Was that
Just
for the sake of the show?
I assume it's for a paycheck, yes.
And like, how much is he getting paid that he comes back season after season and volunteers to embarrass himself like
It's
this?
got to be a lot because he remember when she moved to Michigan, he quit his job. I don't think he ever got another one. This dude does not work.
He doesn't have to
So
because,
he's
but
living off
at
that
what
Matt Sharp
cost?
money.
Because he's humiliating himself every single day.
I actually don't think he's embarrassed. I don't.
So do you think he just doesn't watch the episodes
I think
back?
he has a big ego and just doesn't see himself the way that the world sees him.
He doesn't read the comments. He doesn't live in the comments section.
Probably not.
Oof.
I know. And just like him being at the thrift store talking about air refresheners and trying on all those stupid ass hats.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I fast forwarded that section.
I'm so sick of this man.
And then he's like talking to his new girl in the middle of the thrift store with a hat on.
Natalie. And he's like, I'd love to invite you to Michigan. And she's like, great.
No,
What's
thank
there to
you.
do? And it's like, see what he's doing at a thrift store? There it is. That's what you do.
You get to try on a bunch of used hats.
No thanks.
No shade against thrift stores.
No shade.
No
But
shade, but no
also,
thanks.
I've been dragged to many a Goodwill.
And
I don't find wins enough for it to be worth it.
yeah, I agree. It's like too much work, but that's coming from a place of privilege, I
Yeah,
guess.
that's just us. We're just lazy.
Yeah, and it's like I don't have money to buy good clothes, but like I'd rather just not buy any.
Yeah.
Real quick, did you see that the Bachelor spoke out?
No, what'd he say?
He said he was sorry, I think. He deserved all the hate.
ABC probably made him do that.
Yeah,
So they could
probably.
still air it.
Yeah, exactly. What else we got? You want to go over to the Bravo sphere?
Well, did we miss anybody? I feel like we didn't get a lot of couples on this episode. Like
How many more are
we didn't
there?
get Darcy and Georgie.
Which I was fine with.
No, we didn't get Yara and Jovi. We didn't get Lauren and
And Alexi.
Alexi. See?
Want to move over to Bravo?
Yes. So let's get Atlanta out of the way then. I guess I'm just like not as enthused about this season as I thought I was.
Right? It started off strong, but we did finally learn why Portia and Shamia's moms don't talk to each other anymore. But it's very
That,
she said.
yeah.
The truth is
Yeah.
probably somewhere in between.
And it is a bummer that their friendship appears to be in a worse place than I even thought that it was.
And there's so much she said. Like the private friend group that's telling them that that Portia didn't want Shamia to get a peach, but Portia's saying that she was asking Andy to give her a peach and Andy was backing her up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the fact that Andy backed her up was very telling.
And you know what else I've never seen is him give advice. He gave advice to Shamia. Like, you need to be more open and you need to communicate when you need to vocalize your feelings.
What is happening with Andy?
What do you mean?
He's overstepping.
I didn't see it as such. I was okay with it.
I guess, but it's like, are you their therapist now or are you the host?
A little bit of both. I mean, They text him at all hours of the day and night. I mean, he's
That's
probably always
true.
having to therapize.
That's true.
I do think Shamia seems more receptive to feedback and she's quicker to apologize, whereas Portia will just disengage.
100%.
But yeah, Housewives Rule 101, like don't go on the show if you want to keep your husband or your friend.
Yeah, and there was Charles. I love how Andy called him out, saying like viewers think you
Me
don't like her.
too. Oh my gosh, I died. What did you think of his explanation? Was that enough for you?
No, I still think he hates her.
He showed up on camera so many times. Even Shamia's husband wouldn't do that. So I think there's love there.
Maybe. Very sad about her mom.
Oh yeah, that was horrible. Her mom that didn't want to live in the house that Angela bought for her.
Yep, her ungrateful mom has passed.
We got Drew and Ralph. That didn't do much for me.
Never does.
I love that even when they're like fighting with each other, they can so quickly turn it into a funny moment where they're all just laughing.
Yeah.
And it just makes everything feel lighter, like even in dark moments.
Yeah, and like Miami can't do that.
No, they don't joke after. Like they're not like fighting 1 second, laughing the next. My other thought is Dennis seems like a good guy. Why did they break up? Have I asked you this before?
I'm not really sure why they broke up. But maybe there's hope that those two can make it work and get back together.
Who do you think the biggest MVP of the season was? Let's say it at the same time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Angela.
Shamia. I thought it was Shamia.
I'm a Fangela.
Oh, okay.
She thanked me. She thanked all her Fangelas.
I don't dislike her. I'd love to have her back. I just thought Shamia did more.
Maybe you're right. You know what? Okay,
Shamia literally threw a friendship down the toilet for this show.
Well, I don't think that she did that intentionally.
No, but it still happened.
What do we think is going to happen next season? Any predictions? I think they can move over the same cast and maybe just add one more person.
Like one Kenya Moore?
Like one Kenya Moore.
We'll
and
see.
Phaedra can be there the whole season.
Yes, obviously.
I like where this is going.
Me too.
All right, where do you want to go next? Miami?
Yeah, so
I didn't have much there. Other than Kiki just like blowing me away with her Barbie. She looks like a Barbie in every outfit she wore. They all had great yacht outfits.
Great yacht outfits. Adriana being super wasted.
Love to see it.
Love to see that.
She's having the time of her life. She's on a yacht, man. Like, fuck, live a little.
Let her live. Yeah, I don't want to say that it was like a filler episode, but
no, because it was fun, but there wasn't much to take away from it. It was just an enjoyable, easy breezy watch.
What do you make of the Alexia versus Stephanie situation?
I don't know why that happened, because Alexia just kind of butted into what Stephanie was talking about with somebody else or something.
Alexia's just like very defensive. Like even if she said something first, if you say it also, she's gonna get mad.
Yeah, totally. And then did you see Julia was on Watch What Happens Live?
Oh, I haven't seen it. How was that?
And she said that she and Martina do share a bed, but they do not share a brain, and she does not agree with what she tweeted about surrogacy.
Nice. Okay.
She just addressed it head on, and I liked that.
Me too. All right.
So there's that, and that's pretty much all I got there.
Surprised.
So what about Orange County?
Oh, Orange County.
Can I say that I was right about Joe De La Rosa?
Oh, of course you are.
Oh my God, it was so good to see her again.
It's just so classic Tamra.
I was
to
giddy.
show up with Joe at an event that Gretchen and Slade are at. It's like, just...
I was giddy. Is there a world where Joe could come back?
Never say never at this point. Let's bring Gina Kehoe back in too while we're at it.
Oh, I would say let's bring Lori in, but between her and Jen, I would never know the difference between them because they are the same.
Same, yeah, that might be
like if
tricky.
she's white, single white femaling anyone, it's Lori.
Yeah, totally. I just feel like I don't know how much longevity Katie has here on this show. Because even at that coffee, Heather's like, I want you to have a win, but like she keeps doing the wrong thing.
I know, and she addresses these things like they're not a big deal. Like, yeah, I met with a blogger, so what? I like her journalism, she said.
I died when she said that. I was like, Who are we kidding here? Also, nobody's got a blog. If these are podcasters, just say podcasters.
Just say podcasters. Yeah.
Nobody's got a blog.
And they're not journalists.
No. God.
Don't call them that. Let's call everything what it is.
A podcaster, a TikToker, not a blogger.
Yeah, I just like don't really have a connection to Katie because I don't know her.
Well,
So
I mean,
it's
I
hard for
don't
me to
know. I
say.
can't say that I know her either because she doesn't tell truths.
Yeah, she's pathological. You know what's funny is I'm watching OC from the beginning right now, and the part that I'm on is Heather is throwing a party, like a hoedown for the groundbreaking of her house. It's like this big plot of land. And so she's throwing this big grand party, and then I turn on the new season and she's throwing a big grand party. But is this the same house that she's
It is
trying to
not.
sell?
It
Like,
is not.
do you remember when they bought all that land?
Oh, yes.
So did they
Oh,
build a
yes.
house there?
They did.
And then what?
And then they sold it.
Why?
It didn't feel right for them anymore.
Why?
I'm not entirely sure. They do this a lot.
They got bored. And then this other house now, what is going on with this? They never lived in it?
They bought it thinking they were going to like remodel it from the ground up. And now that all her kids have moved out, she's decided maybe that wasn't the best move. But I think what really happened is they wanted to move back to LA desperately. She was vying for a role in Beverly Hills, and Bravo said, we're going to keep you in Orange County. So it didn't make sense for them to have that house in the LA Hills.
I would like to see her with the Beverly Hills girls. I feel like they could use her.
I have long felt like that could work out, but I don't think. Like, I think that's my theory as to what's happening with these houses.
Yeah. But do you think, I don't think that Orange County needs her. I think that they should move her to Beverly Hills to help boost them.
Well, the only reason I would say that Orange County does need her is because she's the only one with like real money.
Yeah, but
that's what we want from all of our Housewives franchises.
I don't care. Sometimes I like to see them struggle. It's a balance. Because I do want the wish fulfillment, but at the same time.
Just wait till you get to the early days of Gina and the Casita days. You'll change your tune.
Okay. Because, I mean, sometimes it's like nice to know that these ladies are worse off than me. You know?
She certainly was for a time.
And Jen, too, right?
Well, she's got Ryan, and he's got a lot of money that he didn't pay taxes on. Allegedly.
Well, neither does Jax.
Allegedly.
Which we can transition, but I would like to say I do like Stone Terry saying, "What's up?" Like he's in a Budweiser commercial from the 90s.
So good. So good.
I was just gonna say I loved that they like labeled Heather's birthday secondary observance for her $80,000 birthday 53 days later.
What did you make of Tamra and Jen's fight at the end?
You know, that's another one that I'm just not really attached to because I don't know their history and it just kind of rambled on to me. Do you have any coherent thoughts?
I just think like, what's the point of going to have a sit down with somebody if neither are going to let the other speak?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, clearly we're not ready for the sit down then.
No. So far, these women are not doing that much for me, I have to say.
I disagree. I love Orange County.
Except for Joe. Bring back Joe. Just because I'm in such a different place with Orange County right now. With Vicky, and I just like when I see this, it just makes me sad that I'm not watching season 9.
I get that.
But that's like my own personal problem.
It makes sense.
My other question is it actually illegal to film someone without their consent? Because isn't that what TikTok is?
Yes, in California, actually, it is illegal to record someone. The word is record. So video or audio without their consent.
But like, don't we all whip out our phones and record people?
Yes, but you take the chance as a regular civilian that someone you've recorded isn't going to find you and sue you for that.
Like, I recorded Cynthia Erivo last night. Is she going to sue me?
Probably not, you know?
We can only hope. Adam Lambert, too. I could have them all coming after me. Philippa Sue?
I remember this from...
I don't know how litigious she is.
Well, for the most part, I think the rules are different when you're a celebrity, because I recall learning about this law when I was studying radio in college. You should have learned this law as well. That, like, back in the day, you could record somebody on the phone and play it on the air without their consent.
Mm-hmm.
And people would get in a lot of trouble and like get exposed for things and blah blah blah. You are certainly not allowed to do that anymore.
Yes,
like
that I do know. You can't record a phone call.
If you hear anything on the radio, the person consented to that.
Knows about it, yes.
And I think the same goes for a video recording. And I think most people don't know or don't care or whatever, but because Shannon is Shannon, she's gonna probably sue. I don't know.
We'll see. Time will tell.
Yeah.
Should we head over to the valley?
I was entertained by the part one of the reunion.
Me too. And I thought Janet looked absolutely stunning.
Why not just admit to being on Ozempic though? If you're gonna say Adderall and Pilates, just say you're on Ozempic.
Well, maybe it really was Adderall and Pilates.
Sure.
Oh, your kiddos has joined us.
Really? Do you have any thoughts?
What do you think about Janet's new look?
Did you have thoughts on Janet?
I think she liked it.
She does like to watch my shows with me.
I thought the revelation of Brittany hooking up with porn stars and leaving condoms on the floor was shocking.
Brittany hooking up with porn stars?
Yes, Jack said that she was hooking up with porn stars and leaving condoms on the floor. And she said, at least I use them. She did not deny.
Why did that happen in such a flash? We didn't spend enough time on that.
I know. I'm like, what porn stars? Like, that
didn't register with me
That
enough.
did not clock with you, loser.
No, my God.
So why did Brittany decide to like spill all the dirty details now at the reunion, do you think, of like the abuse?
Because he's going to make this nasty. The divorce.
Yeah.
He wants alimony. He's going to make it nasty. But I think if you're abusive, you don't get all of that stuff.
So now she's like under the gun to get it all out there.
Yeah.
I like how she accused him of all of these things. Like, you pushed me into the ring cam, you threw things at me, and I literally lost all of my sparkle. That was like the worst part. She literally lost it all.
I would have been like, you're abusive, sir.
And then because then it ended with him being like, enough of the sparkle.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. I've had enough of the sparkle.
Honestly, same.
I know. Like, why is that the period at the end of the sentence? Why can't Jason represent Jesse in his divorce?
He doesn't do that kind of law.
Oh, damn.
Nor do I think Jesse. I think he wants to represent himself.
You said I was talking to my lawyer.
It's the ones he has on retainer as consultants. Okay.
So you were talking to yourself?
That was so funny.
It was. I love Jesse so much. But I'm so mad, so mad that they taped this in May.
I know that we're not getting like the Aaron breakup, but I do think they're picking up cameras pretty soon. What do you make of some people feeling sorry for Jax now because he's parting ways with Jax's bar, and some could argue he has nothing left?
People feel sorry for him?
Well, only one person that I know of.
Who?
Just another podcaster.
I don't feel sorry for him in the slightest.
Me neither, obviously.
And I am a fan of him on my television, but I don't feel sorry for him that he has nothing. That's what he deserves.
I agree.
And like when he was explaining all the reasons he went to rehab, the first thing he said was work. Then he said his kid. And then he repeated it again.
I did notice that.
My job and my kid are the most important things.
I did notice that.
So
very telling.
I do, as someone who I need my job, like if I got fired, I would be screwed because I don't have like a huge savings.
I'd be homeless.
Yeah. So I do understand like how that's most important because you can't take care of your kid if you have no money.
True. But you don't have to say it that way.
Yeah. In his defense, I see his train of thought, but it just didn't look good. Did you see the pictures of Jesse with the tongue ring? That made me think he's like
you liked it.
No, I thought he was like a completely different person than I thought he was.
Maybe he was in his youth. People are allowed to change.
Who was the guy with the tongue ring in Sex and the City? Like, that wasn't Bradley Cooper's character, was it?
No, but I know what you're talking about. But there was one.
He was a young guy. Like, it was giving that.
Yeah.
And then we have Nia and Danny.
officially moved to Santa Clarita,
And he said it's 18 minutes. That's bullshit.
maybe from Sherman Oaks.
Maybe at midnight.
I've seen a lot of reports that Sheena is a done deal for next season. Is that true?
I don't
Do you
know,
know?
but it would make sense. But I would like to see Lala in addition.
Oh, I don't need her at all.
Really?
No.
I don't know. I think she could add.
She does nothing for me.
The more the merrier. Let's get Tom Schwartz. Let's get Katie back.
I don't know that Katie wants that.
I would love Katie to darken our doorsteps. Let's get Joe. Let's get Spooky Joe.
Oh my God. We're getting carried away.
I miss Spooky Joe. She was
Isn't she
amazing
friends with
television.
Kristen?
Yes.
They could work her in.
She was the best TV of all time.
I don't know about all that.
And then this is really dark. But I think we should. No, I'm not going to say it. And it could
Well, now
never
you
happen.
have to.
I'm sure you can guess.
Is it Sandoval?
No. Worse.
You want Jax to remain?
Worse.
What could be? Oh, no. No. No.
I know it could never happen. It's an impossible dream. And I shouldn't even call it a dream because
You don't even like DJ James Kennedy anymore.
I know, but I miss who he used to be.
That's who he used to be is who he
who he
was.
still
It's
is.
always been that way.
I just miss.
No.
I can't say anymore because
No,
then
you
I'm
certainly cannot.
digging myself in a deeper hole.
Do you think that Tom and Jax will go in together on one last
Oh, Jesus Christ.
bar attempt?
I can't take that on. I can't even take that on. Do you?
Perhaps located in Pasadena or something. I don't know.
No, it would be probably like Sherman Oaks or something.
Yeah.
No, I do not.
None of them have any money remaining, so
So what are they all gonna do? They all have these fancy apartments.
perhaps we'll see them bartending at Tom Tom yet again.
It's all clicking. It's finally clocking to me. They're gonna go back and be on the new Vanderpump Rules.
I think they're going to be a sir.
They're actually going to be working there again for real, like they were in the first place. It's just like they're right back. How
Full
poetic
circle.
is that?
That would be
How
great.
poetic.
That would be great.
Jax, Tom, and Tom. We watched them rise and then fall, and they're right back where they started, and they have the chance to evolve again. It's like reincarnation.
That would be amazing.
Oh my God.
I would love that.
Who can we talk to about this?
Let's get Andy on the phone.
I know someone who knows someone who's friends with Lisa Vanderpump.
That's right, you do. Let's get her on the phone.
I'm 2 connections away.
2 degrees of separation.
Maybe we can make this happen.
You start to work on that.
Okay. And then I have one more thing I'd like to say. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Lil. I should have said it off the top. It was your birthday yesterday.
It was my bday yesterday.
Tell
Thank
us
you.
what you did. You did something very Housewives coded.
I went to a head spa. It was so magical. Basically, for 75 minutes, I had somebody massage my scalp and then wash my hair.
And did it feel like extra clean and shiny? Did they condish?
So I have one just tiny bit of feedback.
Okay, let's hear it.
So they did not condition, but that doesn't bother me because I don't always condition my hair either because I have incredibly oily hair. This is the thing about me. I have super oily hair. So at the beginning of the massage, it was a warm oil scalp massage, which is like great because then they're going to wash my hair after, which they did. 2 shampoos, 2.
Mm-hmm.
But then after the shampoos were done, they went in for another oil massage, not of my scalp, but of my shoulders, neck, and face, which felt great. But then they got oil like all up in the bottom roots, you know?
Oh no, yeah.
And they didn't rinse any of it off. So like as I went to go blow dry my hair, it was like my hair was like sitting on my neck and shoulders, which was covered in oil, and like obviously all the bottom roots had all this oil. So I would say don't get it in the roots, and also
Just
wash
do
it off when you're done.
just do better. Yeah, maybe the second
Yeah.
wash can be at the very end.
Yeah, like to get everything
Did
squeaky
they
clean.
put a comb through it after?
Um, there was a point where there was a comb being happening, but then they wrapped it in like a towel wrap.
Okay.
So I had to
Then
brush
how did it
again
get on the bottom roots?
because my hair wasn't wrapped up when they did the final
Oh, massage.
massage.
Oh,
So that's my only
damn.
complaint. But otherwise, like, so amazing. I would totally do it again.
I feel like I would need conditioner because my hair isn't oily and it
Congrats.
and it has but it has bleach in it. So I feel like I need the conditioner. So that would be my pet peeve and I need you to put a comb through it several times.
Well,
It's like a Spankies.
after you're done, they take you to the room where you first changed in and you can blow dry your hair and they have all of the
Oh.
leave-in conditioners,
Oh,
etc.
cool. Oh my
for
gosh, that
you.
is very cool. So you were blow drying your hair in their spot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Got it. Okay, yeah. So maybe put that in a Yelp review so they can hear it.
You know, I have one other hair complaint and
Okay.
nobody listens, but like I still won't throw the salon under the bus. But I will say, like, I have a Zoom filter on to look really good right now, so I don't think you can
For just for
tell.
me? Thank you.
Just it's like my consistent Zoom setting, and it's also
I don't
why
have a
I
filter. I don't
refuse
have
to use
shit.
Google Meets. Um, but anyway, so back in June, I I get my hair done once every 3 months or so because my roots come in really fast and I have a lot of grays and blah blah blah. So I have a girl in Burbank that I love that I've been going to for so long, but I really can only go back to LA like twice a year for a haircut. So
Mhm.
I needed somewhere else in New York to go the other two times. So in June, I went to get my hair done by this woman who had cut my hair back when we lived in Hoboken during the pandemic. And I remember it being expensive, but like the best haircut I ever had. So I went back to her, like knowing I was going to pay a lot. She did increase her prices, like a root touch up and a cut. I walked out the door paying $700.
No.
And I couldn't have made it more simple. I like said, look at the color of the rest of my hair. It is the darkest brown without going full black. Please do that on my roots. I don't know what she's done, but I have a very like a ring of faded like red hair now from where she did my roots in quotes. And so much so that like when I went to my in-laws last weekend, my mother-in-law said, "You got highlights." And I said, "No, this is what happens when you flush $700 down the toilet."
You gotta go back.
For what? For them to mess it up further?
But you paid $700. You gotta get what you want.
I'm just never going back again. And perhaps one day I'll say who it was on this just to get some revenge.
Yeah, because the two people that listen that don't live in New York will
Yeah,
really.
they'll really care. But I do have an appointment when I'm back in LA in September to get it fixed with my normal girl. We're actually going to start going natural so I can
So
worry less.
this isn't the worst thing then.
It's just like I have to live this whole month with this crazy red ring. And what's
Yeah.
worse is it's not even the same color as my roots that are now coming in. So I have three.
Three
I'm
colors.
like a zebra.
Like that, you paid $700. I would call them.
Can you believe?
I have gone back twice to people when I didn't like what they did with my hair.
It's
And
just
made them
been,
fix it.
I feel as though it's been too long now.
But now it's starting to fade and now you're getting your roots. So you didn't have three colors before. Now you do.
You know what's so crazy too is as I was sitting in the chair, she goes, "Just so you know, you would kill it as a redhead." And I'm thinking, did she do this on purpose so that
She
I
made the
could
choice for you.
so that I could see what it would look like?
I do think you would actually. If that's the route you want to go.
I don't know that I could deal with the upkeep of red hair.
That's true.
I've made the decision. I told my gal in Burbank that we're gonna start phasing in my natural hair.
I don't know how she's going to do it, but
She's
I
got
look
a plan.
forward
She
to
was
seeing her try.
excited. She was telling me that the plan, it's going to be highlights, obviously, to start, and then we'll
But
go from there.
I want you to brace yourself for not liking the highlights at first.
No, I know. I'm ready. I can't. I'm getting a lot of grays and my hair is very,
Yeah.
very dark.
Yeah.
So I can't afford to go often enough to cover my grays as
Yeah.
much as I would like to. So we have to do something.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that she's going to do a bad job, but
No, she'll do great. I know it'll be an adjustment though.
Well, that's exciting.
I know. Sorry for that tangent. I just never told you that.
No, I
Story.
can't believe I'm upset for you, and I would go back if I were you 100%, as awkward as it is.
I'll take a better picture in the bathroom and send it to you so you can see what I'm dealing with.
And send it to that lady in New York so she knows what she did. Do it.
I'm not going to do that.
I know it's hard. One time I went back, I called this hair salon that fried my hair, and the manager or the owner was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm going to set you up with our top hairstylist and we're going to fix you and everything's going to be great. And so I did all that. And then at the end, they were like, okay, it's going to be X amount of money. And I was like, no.
Did you pay it?
No.
Did they let you not pay it?
Yes. I was like, but it was so awkward. I was like, because the guy told me, like, we'll take care of it. And I said, like, the guy told me that you'll take care of it. But to have to say that is so awkward.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hate having to do things like that, but I do them.
Me too.
No, you're not. Do it.
No, I mean, like, I hate it as well. I left a nail salon once.
Okay, now your next step is sending that picture to the woman and telling her, I just want you to know what you did. If nothing else, so she can do better next time.
But she is like, she's styled hair for like TV shows and stuff. So just
$700 is a crock of shit. Maybe she was having a bad day. Whatever it was, like, you deserve better. You paid almost $1,000.
I know. Well, I'm just never doing it again.
I mean, even I only pay like $4 or $5 for a blonde.
I mean, I certainly didn't pay that much in LA when I was going.
Yeah.
So
anyway, well, sorry that happened to you. Happy birthday. I'm sorry that we had the best night of our lives on your birthday.
I had a good night too. My husband made me some delicious dinner. It was a good day.
Yeah, it was delightful, but it wasn't like the best day of your life like what we had here at Jesus Christ Superstar.
What are you going to do with the moms today?
I think we might go to the beach. What are you going to do? You're going to brunch tomorrow?
Yes, with the in-laws. I think today I might go to Home Goods. I have my eye on a specific Halloween decoration.
That's right. That's crazy. Did you see it on the internet?
I did. I saw it on TikTok and I need to have it.
What is it?
It's just a witch's broom that like lights up and it's just cool. And I want it next to my fireplace and I can't explain why, but I need it next to my fireplace.
That's valid.
Not yet, obviously. Like, I'll wait till October 1st. Well, the problem with Home Goods is like, if I don't act now, all the good stuff will be gone. So
I know, but it's August. It's just the beginning of August. Like,
I love fall.
So fast. I know, but we were just in fall, Lil. Like, it's very disturbing. I can't go there because I seriously will spiral. The fact that fall is around the corner again when I just blinked and we were in fall. Like, do you not get it? Like, what don't you get about it?
Okay, well, let's not spiral. You go have a good day with the moms.
Enjoy the sliver of summer I have left. That's going to be over in one more blink.
Yep, and I'll go to Home Goods.
And next time I see you, it'll probably be fall. Because that's how time works.
Okay. Thanks, everyone, for riding with us.
Thanks for riding with us. See you next week. Happy birthday, Lil.
Thank you.
Bye.